It's IBC 2023. We're on the Magewell stand in Hall 7, and I'm chatting to Mike. Hello, Mike.
Hi, how you doing, Simon?
Very good. Now, we've done a video already on the Director Mini, which
That's
was
right.
mind-blowing, frankly.
I'm glad you like it.
Brand new for Magewell, brand new.
Correct.
So do check out that video. Now, you've got some new management software, I understand.
We do.
Which I guess is what we're looking at here.
We're looking at it right here. This is called Control Hub,
Okay.
and it's our second generation management software for
Okay.
both devices and streams.
Right.
So to give you the idea what it was designed for, Magewell has a lot of different hardware devices for streaming and IP conversion, like these boxes here.
Yeah.
And we've got some very large scale deployments where people are putting them in multiple locations, multiple campuses, and want to be able to manage them all remotely and centrally. So the primary function of Control Hub, one of the two primary functions, is device management.
Right.
So you can have hundreds of devices deployed all across your organization, and IT staff or admins or even systems integrators can remotely configure and control them from one unified dashboard.
Right, okay.
So it supports all the different Magewell products hardware products that we have, Ultra Encode and Ultra Stream live media encoders, our USB Fusion capture and mixing device. We've got our ProConvert NDI encoders and decoders, our ProConvert audio, IP audio converters, and even the new Director Mini that you mentioned can also be controlled from Control Hub.
Wow.
So what you see here is our revamped dashboard where you're seeing all of the devices in your organization. You can group them, so if you have a few on one campus, a few on other, you can be all organized together to make it really simple. And the idea of the dashboard is to make it really easy for whoever's in charge of the devices to see all the relevant information at a glance.
Yes.
So the device status, are they online, are they functioning, are there any warnings, video previews for many of the devices, all that sort of thing, so that you can really just look at it and see how your whole operation is going, even if that's across multiple locations.
And how are you connecting the devices into the software?
So depends on how you've got it deployed right now, because if it's on premises, they may all be on the same network, but they might not be all on the same network because you may have them distributed across the locations. So you do what's called registering them to the cloud, where from whatever location you are, you get a link, and you link that into the dashboard, and then the dashboard can remotely call out to all the different devices and be checking their status and so forth.
And that sort of answered my next question, I think. I was going to say, is this deployed in the cloud or on-prem?
You can do either one, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So, it's delivered as a Docker container.
Right.
And we recommend installing it on Linux, but it's also compatible with Windows or Mac OS.
Okay.
And you can be running it on public cloud infrastructure or on-premises servers of your own. So a lot of organizations like to keep everything private.
Yeah.
They fully have the ability to do that. So in addition to monitoring, though, you can also be remotely starting and stopping encoding, configuring parameters. You can even do batch firmware upgrades. So if we release a new feature for all of our ProConvert encoders, you could be deploying that to all of them simultaneously across your organization.
Right. Wow.
From here, you've got your basic information, but if you want to, I can go in and open up the actual individual control panel for that particular unit. And this is where I can get right into the nuts and bolts, configure parameters, IP addresses, whatever I need to modify, I can get right in there and dig in.
So is this where you would alter the aspects of the Director Mini we were talking about last time?
So from here, you could open the control panel of Director Mini for the web interface.
Right.
At a very basic level, though, you could just be monitoring its status.
Cool.
But this, so device management is one of two main features of Control Hub. The other main feature, though, is stream management. And this is where we get into streaming protocol conversion. And I'll give you an example. I mean, Magewell devices support all sorts of different protocols already.
Yeah.
But maybe you have a remote production workflow where you've got some legacy equipment in it as well, or a partner you're working with. Everybody's using SRT now because it's perfect for delivery over the internet, but maybe they only support RTMP.
Yeah.
So instead of having to put converters at every point, you can actually do the conversion in Control Hub. So it's got a really flexible stream routing architecture where basically I pick an input and I pick one or more outputs in destination formats, and Control Hub will do all the magic to convert it between protocols in the background.
Right. Okay.
This can work with third-party products as well as Magewell products, but it's especially easy if you do it with Magewell products. So in this demo, I just pick one of my encoders. This is one of the encoders here. I'm going to pick a decoder.
Okay.
This is the receiver.
Yeah.
And they've already been configured that one's going to do RTMP, one's going to do SRT. And I could just turn on the channel and everything happens in the background. Right. If you're using with third-party products, you'd have to put in like stream URLs and that sort of thing so it could find them. But it's this simple, and again, the whole idea is to make it really easy for interoperability across an entire distributed workflow where you've got units in different locations, you don't want to be having to worry about all that type of stuff.
It brings the Magewell into its own complete ecosystem, doesn't it? Really, its
It
own
does.
workflow.
I mean, for your audience, we're talking about remote production workflows being one of the things, but even think about a university where they've got multiple buildings on campus, and they've got streaming encoders at each room, but they want to be able to centrally manage them and administer them. So lots of different applications for it.
Oh, so, and is this like I know it's available now, but is it available now?
It's available now.
Of course it is.
And in fact, not only is it available now, it's available in multiple different licensing tiers.
Right.
So, there's 3 different versions, the basic, Pro, Plus, and Pro, depending on how many devices you want to manage or how many simultaneous streams you want to convert.
Yeah.
But we also have a light version that only has device management because not everybody needs the streaming protocol conversion.
Right. Okay.
And there's one more flavor, it's the trial version. So if people go to our website, you can actually get a 14-day trial of it to try out for yourself before you make the investment.
And the website is?
www.magewell.com.
Fantastic. Mike, thank you very much indeed.
Awesome. Thanks again, Simon.
Do check out it's amazing software, and do check out the other video as well we were doing on the Director Mini. And of course, for everything else we're doing at the show, check out kitplus.com.